Hello my lovelies, welcome again to my channel. Today we're making oven baked potato wedges. These wedges are very crispy on the outside and creamy inside. Very delicious. Now let's get started. We're going to start with our potatoes. These are the potatoes that I'm using, and I'm using 7 of them. The next thing we're going to do is to peel them. You can either use a potato peeler or you use a knife. Whichever one you're comfortable with is fine. Once that is done, you want to start cutting them into wedges. Here I cut it into 2, and then each side I cut into 4, making it 8 wedges. That's what you need, guys. But then again, if you want them bigger, you can actually cut them, make it bigger. Whichever size that you want is fine. This is the size that I liked, and this is exactly how I made mine. This is what your potato wedges will look like once you're done shaping them. At this point, I'm going to put it aside and add some water into it. The water is going to use to rinse these potatoes. Now we're only going to do rinsing. We're not washing it so much because it was properly washed before I even started peeling it. At this point, I'm just going to let the excess water drain out, and to ensure that, I will also pour it into a paper towel and just use the paper towel to absorb the rest of the moisture on the potatoes. We want this potato to be free from every moisture before putting it into the oven. Transfer into a bowl once it is done, and then we are going to introduce our spice. I'm using some dried pepper, salt and ginger. As you can see here, my spices are very simple. That's how I like it. But if you like more spices, you can actually add as much dried spices as you like. Once that is done, I'm just going to use a spoon to turn everything together just to get it combined. Now I will go further to toss it around like this to make sure that it is thoroughly combined. Now make sure you mix your spices first before adding your oil, just like I did. At this point, as you can see, I'm adding my vegetable oil, and after that I will continue tossing to make sure that the oil and the spices all are mixed properly into my potatoes. Here I have some garlic in a bowl. This is oven safe bowl. This bowl is so cute. I love it. Look at the shape. Okay, so I added my oil into the bowl. This will go into the oven together with the potatoes. Into a tray lined with parchment paper, put your bowl of garlic oil and then line the potato wedges on the tray, leaving spaces between. And once this is done, pop it into the oven and let it bake for 20 minutes. If your first tray cannot contain all your potato wedges, feel free to introduce a second tray. After 20 minutes, bring it out and flip them over so that the top and the bottom can bake evenly. At this point, our garlic oil is also ready, so I am going to take out my garlic oil before putting the potatoes back into the oven. I will return my potatoes to the oven and bake them for another 20 minutes. Now at this point, I will get the rest of the ingredients ready. Here I am slicing my herb. You can use any herb of your choice for this step. Now into my garlic oil, I will add in some butter and just allow the butter to melt into the oil. I will also add my herb into the oil and mix it together. Set that aside, and after 20 minutes, making it 40 minutes, your potato wedges is ready. I will bring it out and transfer them into a bowl. And then I will introduce my infused oil into the potato wedges and then mix everything together. This will make your potato wedges taste even better. But then if you're not interested in the oil, you can skip this part because it is very optional. My wedges are ready and I am going to serve and enjoy. Thanks for watching my video. Kindly like, share and subscribe, and see you again in my next